Hey there, CrawlMannRC community. I'm going to be doing a little build video today, but I wanted to start somewhere different. First off, this is the first time you've seen me on camera. My name is Daniel, and I'm new to the RC 4x4 community, and I'm, eager to learn, eager to grow, and eager to crawl. I started my RC career in planes and helicopters. I've done some ducted fan jets and things like that, but not as much. But mainly, planes and helicopters were my specialty. My dad and I, when I was younger, we even, remade this thing called the heli chair and made it our own, and even did some promotions with that. And now at this point, I'm just really loving this 4x4 community. I want to be a part of it. I want to engage in it, and I want to help it grow. Right now, I only have a couple rigs right now. A couple of them you can see in the video, and some of my other YouTube content. If you have the opportunity, please, go check out some of those other videos, and if you can help me from time to time, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, I just want to make really useful content for anybody who's getting into this that doesn't have a lot of experience. I can build and create and make things. I have 3D printers. I've worked on vehicles from a very young age, and I can pretty much work on everything, but I am new to this 4x4 RC world. So today we're going to be building the VRD Carbon, and I want to be very transparent. I have not done a RC 4x4 kit build at this time. It's going to be my very first build. I have ready to run, and I have a couple of used vehicles and things like that, but ultimately, this is all going to be new for me. So my expectation would be, if you are going to watch the full content of this video, you really should be doing it about my timelines, because I have a couple tools that'll make my life easier. But today I really want to focus on mainly hand tools. We are going to bring out some things like the Racer's Edge Pro Series electric mini screwdriver. I'm making a couple videos at separate timelines. We're going to unbox this and get video of this and everything for you guys, so that you can see, what comes in this package and if this is worth the buy. I have, I have rigid drills, I have, hand drills, I have drivers, I have a little bit of everything. But for the purpose of what I'm doing here, I want to showcase some products that you may be able to find at your local hobby store. Anybody can buy things off Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those places, but when it comes to tools, I want to try to support this community, as I would hope that the community, long-term helps support me. So, just to give you a little background, I do IT for a living, and I've been doing that for well over 15 years now, and at this point in time, I'm very ingrained in that, and I have a lot of responsibility there. So I'm going to make as much YouTube content as I can, but on the short term, I have a lot of stuff to do at work. So I'm going to post as many videos as I can. I'm going to put as much content. I typically go crawling on the weekends. In this case, I'm going to be doing this build video on the weekend, and also, hopefully posting this later this week. But at the end of the day, again, I want this to be useful for beginners, to anybody intermediate. If you see me do something wrong during this build, please point it out in the comments. Obviously there's going to be an instruction manual here in the VRD Carbon box that'll kind of go over everything. And I've watched a ton of build videos on it already. Again, I built a lot of things over the years, so I have a pretty decent understanding of how to build chassis, how to build differentials and stuff like that in real 4x4s. So now that I'm getting into the smaller grade things, and I'm going to learn a lot during this process. This is going to be the very first carbon fiber chassis body that I built, and so that'll be really cool. This, again, is going to be the very first kit that I built. This is not going to be my personal kit. This is actually going to be for my dad. He has watched some of my content, and he's the one who got me into the RC world, and at this point, he's seen enough content where he goes, you know what, dude, let's do a build for me, and so he's being graceful enough to allow me to do some video for the content here. And anyway, without taking up too much more of your time on this intro, that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing some unboxing. We're going to show you some of the products that we bought, some of the aluminum housing, because we're going to swap it to aluminum right at the get-go for this. We are still waiting on some extra servos and some linkages and things like that, but for the most part, this will be a complete build, hopefully by the end of this video. And if not, I will definitely have links to the remaining items for the upgrades. Everything in this kit's going to be built today. I just mean things like we're adding rear steer. You know, we do have a FlySky remote and receiver that we're going to be setting up for him. This is a very basic FlySky, but a couple reasons we went with these, as he has one, I have one. Of course, we have our Spectrum, we have our Futabas, we have our Juniors, we have you know, a Jumper T18 for our planes and helicopters and all that. But right now, we don't want to make a big investment in controllers until we see exactly what we want. As of right now, really cool advantages of these FlySkys. It's got a little mount on the front, so I can do some stuff with my GoPro. I can do knobs for rear steer, because I'm going to be adding rear steer to one of my vehicles as well. It's very lightweight. I noticed that when we unboxed one at Adventure Hobbies in Bakersfield, California, that it even has a JST connector on the bottom that you can add a LiPo without having to mod your controller. And that's a really big feature for me. And for the price point that these things come at for the FlySky FS G7P, if I do fall and break the thing, or my dad falls and breaks the thing, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know what I mean? $100 is $100. You know, you got to work hard to get that kind of stuff, but it's much better than $1,000, which I know a lot of people are investing in those kind of controllers. So right now we're going to start small on here, but we're going to go big on his first build. I'm going to go ahead and start the next portion of this video, but at this time, you know, feel free to check out some of my other content before I get started. And if you're just specifically here for the VRD Carbon Build, you came to the right place.